Hello, and welcome to Softer. This is Mara Morales. Welcome back to Softness in Action. This week, we're exploring kindness in action. We've practiced noticing the people around us. We've remembered the things that matter to them. We've learned to say the kind things we so often leave unspoken. And today, we're going to practice kindness with our hands by making something just a little easier for someone else. Most of us are carrying more than anyone can see. There are things we carry physically: the groceries, the laundry, the children, the work, the endless list of things that need to be done. And then there are things no one sees: the worries, the responsibilities, the decisions, the grief, the exhaustion, the mental list running quietly in the background. We rarely know how heavy another person's load feels, but every once in a while, we have an opportunity to carry one small piece of it. Maybe you notice someone struggling with a heavy door, so you hold it. Maybe your partner has had a long day, so you take care of something they normally handle. Maybe a coworker seems overwhelmed, so you offer to help with one small task. Maybe you return someone else's shopping cart, bring a neighbor's package to their door, let someone merge in front of you, make dinner, carry the bag, refill the coffee, pick up the thing that fell. None of these acts will change someone's entire life, but kindness doesn't always need to change someone's life. Sometimes it just needs to change the next 5 minutes. There's something beautiful about making another person's day slightly easier, especially when they never had to ask. It says, "I noticed. I see that you're carrying something. Let me help." And perhaps the most beautiful acts of service are the ones that don't require recognition. You don't need credit. You don't need anyone to know. You simply leave something a little better than you found it. Today's small act of kindness is this: look for one way to make someone's day easier. Not dramatically, just a little. Carry something. Take care of a task. Offer your seat. Hold the elevator. Let someone go ahead of you. Ask, "Can I help?" And if the opportunity appears, take it. Kindness fuels kindness, which fuels kindness. And every time we lighten someone else's load, the world becomes a little softer. Now, let's slow down together. Find a comfortable position, sitting or lying down. If it feels safe, gently close your eyes. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaw. Let your hands rest comfortably. Now imagine yourself walking along a quiet path. Ahead of you, you notice someone carrying several heavy bags. They're managing, but you can see the effort. Imagine yourself walking closer. You smile and gently say, "Let me carry one." They hand you a bag, and together you continue walking. Their load is lighter, not gone, just lighter. Notice how that feels. Now think about the people in your own life. Is someone carrying more than usual right now? Perhaps they haven't asked for help. Perhaps they don't know how. Imagine yourself stepping beside them, not taking everything away, simply saying, "You don't have to carry all of this alone." Now, silently repeat, "May I notice where help is needed. May I offer kindness without needing recognition. May I leave someone's day a little lighter than I found it." Take one more slow breath in and gently breathe out. Rest here for another moment. Then slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Notice the surface supporting you. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes. As part of this week's Softness in Action Challenge, spend a few moments with your journal. Reflect on these questions. Who in my life may be carrying more than I realize? When has someone made my life easier without being asked? What is one small burden I could lighten for someone today? Remember, you don't have to carry someone's entire load to make a difference. Sometimes taking just one thing from their hands is enough. Before we finish today, I'd love to share another softer story. This one comes from Natalie in Cincinnati, Ohio. She writes, Dear Mara, several years ago, I was traveling alone with my two young children. Our flight had been delayed. Everyone was tired. One child was crying, the other was hungry, and when we finally boarded the plane, I was trying to carry two bags, fold a stroller, and keep everyone together. I remember feeling completely overwhelmed. Then a man standing behind me quietly picked up one of my bags. He didn't make a big deal about it. He simply said, I've got this one. He carried it onto the plane, placed it in the overhead compartment, smiled, and went to his seat. That was it. I never even learned his name, but I still remember him. What stayed with me wasn't that he carried a bag. It was the feeling of someone noticing what I was struggling with and decided, without being asked, to make things a little easier. Now, when I see someone juggling groceries, struggling with a stroller, or carrying more than they can comfortably, I think about that man. And whenever I can, I try to say, I've got this one. With gratitude, Natalie from Cincinnati, Ohio. Thank you, Natalie, for sharing your beautiful story. There's something about those words, I've got this, that remind us that kindness doesn't always require a conversation. Sometimes it simply means noticing when another person has their hands full and reaching ours out. So today, look around. Someone may be carrying groceries. Someone may be carrying responsibilities. Someone may be carrying something you can't see at all. You don't have to fix everything. Just look for one opportunity to make something a little easier. Now we'd love to hear your story. Has someone ever shown you kindness you'll never forget? Has a simple act of compassion changed the way you see the world? Or has softer inspired you to become a little gentler with yourself or someone else? Share your softer story by emailing us at thesofterpodcast@gmail.com. Your story may be featured in a future episode and could become the encouragement someone else needs to hear. And if these daily moments of reflection are meaningful to you, please take a moment to like, follow, and subscribe to Softer. It helps us reach more hearts and continue to build a kinder, more connected world together. Thank you for listening to Softer. Our music is by Rebecca De La Torre and Thomas Searing. Softer is produced by Michelle Severson. This has been Mara Morales. Carry the softness with you today.